And let's see. That looked disgusting, but it tastes amazing. Hello and welcome to Cooking on a Budget. Today I'll be making overnight oatmeal, as I like to call it. It's actually called overnight oats. Looks can be deceiving. I know it looks really gross, but it actually is really good. And don't knock until you try it. It's super easy and super quick to make, especially for the morning. If you like sleeping in, this will be perfect for you to have something healthy and filling to eat for breakfast, which you never want to skip. I know it's super cliche, but breakfast is really the most important meal of the day, and this will help you to not skip that meal. So here's what you will need to make this. Some sort of jar or bowl, any sort of cup that you can put all of these ingredients in and leave it in the fridge overnight. Your number one ingredient, oats. You will also need cinnamon, vanilla, and honey, milk, and then optional, peanut butter and bananas. These are also optional, the honey, vanilla, and cinnamon, but I like to add them for a little bit of added flavor. If you don't like honey or cinnamon, you do not have to add it. Just add whatever flavors you like to add to your oatmeal. Blueberries, strawberries, syrup, pretty much anything you want to make it to be is how you can have this overnight oatmeal. Something else you're gonna need are measuring utensils. So you'll need a cup, a tablespoon, and a teaspoon. My mason jar is fancy, so it already has measuring cup on here, so I just have to fill it to a line and I'm pretty good. However, here is my tablespoon and here is my teaspoon. I also have a regular spoon to stir it up. It doesn't say to stir it, but I found it more useful when I did stir it the first time around. So since my mason jar has measuring units on it already, I just have to fill it with 1 cup of milk. Oops. Now it seems like it's a lot of milk, but 1 cup is right there. And if you make a mess, feel free to continue making a mess because it is your kitchen. You can do as you please. I tend to make a mess in the kitchen. So 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of milk. I like to stir it in together at this point because it makes it easier to add the other ingredients. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Next, I'm going to add my cinnamon in. Now, my cinnamon doesn't really have a way to scoop in, so I'm just gonna go over my sink and real quick get a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon is very strong and very powerful, so you don't need to add a lot of cinnamon. 1 tablespoon of honey, or more if you like honey. Anyway, they are a good source of carbs and fiber and contain more protein and fat than most grains. So hence why the oats are very filling in the morning. Another fact I learned about oats is that they are gluten-free. So if you have celiac disease, then they are perfect for you. My vanilla does not want to open. They can also lower blood sugar levels, reduce risk of heart disease, and help with weight loss. Now that we are finished with the oats, the milk, the cinnamon, the honey, and the vanilla, we can add in our banana and peanut butter. Now, it's not 100% proven, so don't quote me on it. However, some research shows that oats can help prevent asthma in children when fed to young infants. Also, adding in the banana, you can like chop it up into finely sliced bits, but I just pull it apart because it's all gonna get eaten anyway. It doesn't need to look that pretty. And I love bananas, so I'm going to add a second one in. Now, lastly, I'm gonna come down to your level now. Lastly, I'm just gonna mush down the bananas. So we added all of the measured ingredients first, stirred that all together, and then added the fruit and peanut butter. So again, if you wanted to add blueberries, now would be the time to add blueberries. Your main ingredients are oats and milk, which is something I've never actually added to my oats before. I've always used water, which seems crazy, I know. Now, my lid isn't seal proof here, so you kind of have to have a little bit of a seal when you put it in the fridge, just so nothing else gets inside it. No other flavors. You'd be surprised how quick other flavors want to come into your refrigerated items. So you just cover it real quick and then twist it on. Doesn't really have to be airtight or anything. And then you just stick it in the fridge. Anyway, please, as the usual YouTuber ending goes, like, comment, subscribe, and share, because here we will be making it unique, making it fun, but don't forget to make it your own.